financial assistance with your math course. Can you find a center that provides tutoring support in math and many other subjects?
Tutoring support? Right there.
So you're going to have to interview one of them.
Not me, she got the camera.
But I'm the one holding the camera. Aha.
You could try to pass off that paper.
Yeah, they have to interview somebody too.
Well, that's what your Grace is here for.
It's a good thing I'm behind you.
Who said they so everyone wants to come in. This is a tutoring center. Oh, are you going to be in? Sure. He's a student here, but he's also a tutor. Because Holly's shy. And she's a Yankees fan, just to let you know.
Good, me too.
Hi, Bill.
Go Jacks.
Right here, tutoring center, just what kind of services?
Alright, this is mainly where we do most of the tutoring for the students. What you'll do, if you find you need any help in any of your courses, you just come right in. Whoever's sitting up at the front desk, what they can do is they'll take whatever course you're taking, they'll find a tutor for you, and they usually make 1-hour appointments. This is, for the most part, where it happens. Like me, for instance, I'm usually right over here on the chalkboard 24/7, helping people with math all day long. So we come in, we can go over homework assignments with you, we can go over theories. The only thing we can't do is actually do your assignments for you. But we can help you with any of the subjects that you're having difficulties in. That's pretty much it. We're all educators. We've got.
What hours are you available?
It varies because it all depends on your schedule and the tutor's schedule. So, let's say, for instance, if you're only available between 2 and 4, we've got all the tutor schedules programmed in the computer, so we can look to see if we have a tutor that's available that time, that tutors for your course. We'll match you guys up, and you guys can work on.
And you're open on weekends and school semester, right?
Right, Monday through Saturday.
You need to make an appointment in advance. You can't just come in and expect stuff.
Especially for a lot of the high demand classes, especially for something like math, for instance, you want to get your appointments in early because my schedule, for instance, fills up very, very quickly. So you'd want to, usually we need at least a day in advance so that we can make sure that we call the tutor and let them know you've got an appointment with so-and-so for this course tomorrow at 3. But yeah, usually we need at least a day in advance to make the appointment for you. And you can schedule an appointment up to usually about 2 weeks in advance if you need to. So if you know that you're going to need constant help in whatever course, you can schedule appointments up to 2 weeks in advance. You're allowed up to 2 appointments per week per subject. So if you're taking 3 classes, you could potentially have up to 6 appointments a week.
And you have to, before you make an appointment with a tutor, you have to actually be at that class your first day. Like, for example, if you went to algebra and you know you're going to have issues with algebra, you're going to be at that class first day. You can't just come in, oh, I need to make an appointment with a tutor. You have to attend the class. Then if you're going to have an issue, that's when you come and see Bev, and she'll give you a folder and the time slots of what you're available, and she'll match you with a tutor. But the other tutors here are all students, very good tutors and stuff like that here.
And it's free.
And it's free. And the only thing we ask is don't hang around at the front desk. You just come in, you let them know you're here, and you just have a seat until your tutor comes and gets you. That way it doesn't get bombarded.
We're very busy.
Yeah, it
Lots
is.
of people that come through here, lots and lots.
Don't tell me I can get my makeup out of it. There's different type of equipment they can use where they could do like reading, like it'll scan the book and read it to them. Especially since we're blind, they have a braille. And we also have other equipment that students come to the library to borrow, like tape recorders.
This is the office where, in case you have any sort of disability at all, or think you might, or have had one during your high school years, or wherever you came from, that you can come in here and meet with somebody, and we call them learning specialists here. What you do, you sit down with them and go over everything that you might have had or something you might need, and we help you through your time here, meaning you might get extra time on your test, you might get note takers, specialized seating, different things if you're deaf, you're blind, you know, depending on disabilities. But there's always somebody that can help you here. Even if it's just some advice, you don't know where to go, you don't know who can help you with whatever problems you're having, it's a good place. Any questions?
Now, if you haven't been in school, like say 11 years, and you had an IPP in school, would that still classify as a learning disability?
Well, actually, they're only good for 3 to 4 years a max,
So-
but we still help you out that first semester. We can give you something temporary just to get you going,
Is
and
there
then
any
we all.
testings?
We don't do it here, but we give you information about where you can go for it, who you can see for it. Sometimes we have you hook up a young primary care physician, and they can even help you with that piece. But we still would help you temporarily for the first semester.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, if you do, you know where we
Oh,
are.
that's gonna be on YouTube, by the way. Talk to Katie.
That's not
Hi, everyone. Come on in.
And you're gonna be videotaped on the film.
Oh, boy.
Don't worry, I didn't have makeup on this evening.
Well, I put some eyeliner on today, so I should
Can you press the
Come on in,
program
come on in. Do you have any questions? What can I do for you?
to let them know what the Quest Writing Lab's all about?
Yes.
And that's the code name.
Sure. So this is the Quest Writing Lab. Welcome. I'm Denise DiMarzio. I'm a writing specialist here. And this is a particular writing lab for students who are part of the Quest program, which during your registration you may have signed up for. If you didn't and you're not sure if you're eligible, I have a bunch of information handily on the board there that you might want to capture with that little flip phone and get it off of me for a minute to find out if you're eligible.
Where was that?
And right there on the chalk.
Oh.
3 different colors. Come on, I spent time on that. This writing lab basically supports sections of English 090 and English 101. You might taking those courses this semester?
I think so.
Yeah?
I don't know.
Okay, great. So if you're in those particular sections, your classroom will be right next door. And the advantage of those sections are you can use this lab sometimes during class time if your teacher arranges it, or during our open hours. And being a Quest student gives you a major benefit of using this lab, which is serves a lot fewer students than the other writing center downstairs, which serves the entire college population. And if by chance you were struggling a little bit in the course and you, let's say the research paper was driving you crazy and you weren't quite able to get that C grade on it, you could have an extra semester to finish that work if you needed it. So it's a nice support system. As you can see, it's a nice, pleasant room.
And I was always here.
That's true.
But I lost my last semester.
Oh, good for you, Joe. Congratulations. And we can work with you if you're struggling with writing, which a lot of people feel they do. We can work with you and help you move forward from there. And even if you're not, if you're a strong writer, we want you to come in here as well and move ahead from there. So those are the basic services. We have all kinds of textbooks for you to borrow if by chance you forgot yours that day. We have all kinds of grammar handouts up here for common sentence errors and things like that. We all usually have chocolate or some kind of treat.
Unless I'm about.
Um,
And she also helps
yes.
out, she's helped me out with writing a scholarship, applying for scholarships and stuff
Yep.
too.
That's true. As long as you're a Quest student, you can use this lab for any of your writing needs. Primarily, we will be working with you for English 090 or 101, but we also can work with you on any kind of writing, scholarship letters, as Joe said. As a Quest student, you'd be eligible for a certain scholarship, and I always run a workshop. I always run a workshop on applying for certain scholarships, or for writing for any other class, because you may or may not know at this moment that you're in for a lot of writing here, no matter what courses you take. Psychology, sociology, etc. What kind of majors do we have here? What kind of majors? Human services? General
Kevin got here
Science? Okay.
Office administration.
Office administration?
Calamari, down here.
So basically, all of the majors I hear here, that's H-E-A-R, H-E-R-E, are going to require some writing. So hope to see you in here if you're a Quest student. If you're not, we have another writing center on campus, right downstairs, room 117. They have the same services as we do, except they serve students from all over the campus. Now this last thing I'm handing out for you is somewhat connected to the Quest Writing Lab.
Oh, I'm on that kid.
Yes, you are. Here you go.
Freedom Writers.
One book. The college is in its 3rd year of trying to get as many students and professors as possible to adopt one single book into their curriculum. So last year, you know what Tuesdays with Maureen, Chuck? Last year, this was the winning book.
Which I
They're still using it.
Some students are, some classes are still using it, yes. But we'll start the nomination process, so keep an eye out on the
Freedom Riders.
Facebook page on the back here. Please become a friend. We need some more friends. We don't have that many.
And we also have it on video if you like it.
That's right. So it's a chance to pick which book you would like to see be the all-campus reading project for next fall.
I saw the book additional as Tuesday was morning. Which one's the title?
We don't know yet. We're going to call for nominations. So we
So,
use a very
about-
democratic
yeah.
process. We have people nominate titles, and then the committee looks at the titles, and we take usually about 50
I can't
recommendations.
find that ballot box. So,
Be patient, Joe. The ballot box is coming. Anyway, any questions or like that? Well, welcome to BCC. You've made a great choice. This is a fantastic school. There's tons of resources here. If you can't find what you need, just ask someone. It's a really great place to go to school. They'd love to be here. Walk around the ponds. What's that?
Is that the open? That will show the side of the class.
Yeah, just unlock it. And you can take a peek in there, which is a basic kind of classroom. That classroom has some great technology in it.
Yeah, the book is way down.
Yeah, so like you see like the classroom kind of like set up this way. And it's like, and also it's, you have this, it's not like if you go to a four-year university resource center, basically known as a library, also known as the A building. To your left is the Luso Center. That's the one who runs all the Portuguese programs, Jose Carlos, and it's also, they have the class. You're going to notice a box, a little black kiosk. That's where you can check and see your student ID, see if your book voucher money is in it, or if you want to add money to your student ID account. Because to make copies, you're going to have money in it.
Yeah, it's 10:30.
Yeah.
If I go down, I'm not gonna be able to see it.
That's 10:30.
All I know is this is where we came from.
And then staff, she's been here, when did you graduate from here?
1973.
See, I was 4.
Wise guy.
And Kathy's also the director of student engagement. She also oversees the different club and student government. She's the advisor.
I oversee all the outside of classroom activities, but the one thing I'm trying to tell all of the new students to please remember, aside from that, we've really set this up to be an information office for the students. If you don't know where to go or what to do, come here. It doesn't have to do with outside of activities or what we usually do, but college is hard to navigate sometimes, just our lingo and everything, and feel free to come by here. Pat and I will always help you. Ann's in there too. I don't know whether you can see her. She's our part-time worker, and that's what we do. We help students, so feel free to come by anytime.
Public transportation, and you have lots of classes where you purchase at student accounts, and they'll take you pick up here, and it's cheaper than living in here with the, what was it, 35?
We buy them from SRTA. The monthly bus passes are $55, but we sell them back to you for $25. And the 10 ride passes are $10 through SRTA, and we charge $3. So.
Downstairs in Culinary Arts Department, downstairs is a gym. It's free to all students, even after you graduate. Upstairs is, if you're interested in training the basketball team, Ben Wilson, that's the athletic director for that, and also we have a menu for the soccer team. That office right there, that's open, that's Subato, who oversees the Office of Disability Services. And the one next to it is the student leadership office. A lot of our student members out there, we have office hours, if you have an issue, we'll try to help you best of our ability to guide you to the right department. Where you at? There's a bookstore, security guard over there, you have to prepare your book list. Cheap on Amazon, but the only thing is you won't be able to sell it back at the bookstore because they do can buy back. Some books are buy back, depending. There's Access BCC to the bottom right, books and classrooms, so kind of see how I get you nice again. You can buy it. Like I